Hello, everybody. My name is Kenneth. I'm the host of the Republican Talk Show, and today I'm going to just make an uncut, raw video talking about this year, what it's done for me, and just everything I have planned for the next year. And I'm even going to talk about some of my regrets for this year. So, first of all, I'm just going to talk about the year as a whole. This year has been the greatest year of my life. Completely. This year has just been phenomenal. I became a father. I started taking life more seriously, stopped being so lazy, and just going with the flow. I actually took initiative, and it's paid off for the most part. It's paid off. And this year has just been unbelievable with the audience I've grown this year, the people I've met, and the relationships I've built has just been really awesome, and I really like that. And one person in particular I want to give credit to is my best friend Bryce. The beginning of the year, we were going to start a wholesaling business, and then we ended up learning a few days in that New York has a law that kind of made it harder to wholesale than it would have been if that law wasn't put in place. So we had to kind of put a halt to that. We even have some vlogs going through that and trying to start that journey, and you can check that out. I'll put the link to that channel in the description below. But if it wasn't for him, this channel doesn't exist right now. I mean, they existed before, but like I would not have rebooted this channel if it wasn't for Bryce motivating me to do so. So in January this year, me and Bryce were making those vlogs trying to start our wholesaling business. And then after that, I actually started a Reddit channel. And then me and Bryce actually made a video about this as well. I ended up actually giving the Reddit channel to one of our friends, and he continued to make Reddit videos because like I just didn't really like it. I thought it was kind of lazy, and I ended up going full on into my Republican Talks channel because I thought I could do better. And through my Republican Talks channel, I've also grown a lot, and I've learned so much more, and I've just grown so much as a person because of it. It's nice to see that. And even on some of my views, I've even changed on many of my views. And it's been a great year for learning and things like that. The more books I've read, the more knowledge I gain, obviously. And this year has just been great when it comes to all of that. Now, I do got a few regrets from this year. I don't feel like I worked hard enough. I don't think I did enough. I think I could have done more than I did. I've had days where I've been lazy. I've had days where I've just didn't record because I didn't feel like it. I've had days where I'm like, oh, I'll just take a break today. And then I start getting busy later and then I can't make videos. And I have a few regrets when it comes to that. I wish I worked harder, a little harder than I had. I wish I got more shorts out. I wish I continued my on this day in American history series I was doing. I thought that was a pretty good, pretty successful series, and I didn't do that for very long because I just got lazy. And that's just me. I'm a very lazy person. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm very lazy, go with the flow kind of person, and I kind of want to get out of that. I want to break out of that. I want to stop being lazy. I want to just keep working harder. And this year's been great for that, but I still have been lazy. I haven't really broken that chain yet. And yeah, I've missed out on many videos. I can't even name all the videos I've missed out on because of just pure laziness. I didn't make any videos about the Brett Cooper situation yet. I didn't make any videos about the Caitlin Clark uh, Time of the Magazine of the Year, Athlete of the Year. I didn't make that video. I didn't make any Christmas videos this season when I easily could have. I didn't make any videos about the drones. I didn't make the. I've even promised videos this year that I never got to make. And just all of that together, I regret a lot of it. I regret not working as hard. Also, I regret not getting into God's Word as much as I also feel like I should have. and that's one of the worst regrets that I have. Just how easy it is to get distracted, and how easy it is to get sucked into like, oh, reels or watching TV or playing video games. It just gets hard sometimes, and that's one of my biggest regrets, is just being lazy. I've missed out on videos. Like I said earlier, I promised I was gonna make a Gray Man ranking video. I was gonna rank the Gray Man series. I'll just pull out one of the books. I was gonna rank this series. There's 13 of these books, and I never got around to it. I have the script written for that, but I just never got around to filming it. And by the time I was gonna upload it, it was already like too late, because a lot of my videos are time sensitive. I have to make the video like right then and there. I can't wait too long, because if you wait too long, then you kind of lose out on hype and things like that. So I want to work on some bigger projects in the next year. That's one of the things I want to do. I want to do more bigger projects, and I want to be more consistent. I want to go full in on YouTube. And it's going to be hard, I know. I work a full-time job, so it's going to be hard, but I think it's going to be worth it at the end. One thing I am proud of myself for, though, is the bigger projects that I've made this year. I've made a few videos. I don't know exactly how many videos, but I have made bigger project videos. I made a video about Watergate, which has taken... I was studying the Watergate case way before I even rebooted this channel. I've been studying that Watergate case for such a long time, and putting that video out was really great. Debunking many of the myths about Watergate and actually giving you like the true story of what actually was going on, instead of just like your high school history class version of Nixon's a bad person and he did it because he was a bad person. And I did a deep dive in it. So if you're interested in Watergate and you want to learn more about it, I made a perfect video. Also, what's his name there? I can't think of it. But there's also a great documentary about Watergate by Jeff Shepard. That's his name. Jeff Shepard made a great documentary about Watergate too. You can watch it for like $1 or something like that. Just look up Jeff Shepard on Watergate, or look up Jeff Shepard Watergate documentary, and you could watch that. It's really good. That's another good documentary. That actually, we released our videos. He released his documentary the same day I released my video on it, which is pretty cool. It was the 50th year anniversary of Watergate, and that was cool to do that. And like I said, if you want to watch, you want to learn more about Watergate, I have a whole video on it. I made another big project like the 9/11 video. That was a pretty big project. That was probably one of the hardest things I ever did. Getting all the pieces together, the books I had to read was insane. The amount of books I read on that was just crazy. I put in a ton of effort. I didn't upload for days because I was just pushing myself to make that video. And if you want to watch that video, if you want to actually know like what really happened on 9/11, and even that video doesn't give you everything, but it's a pretty good analysis for 9/11. You can watch that video as well, and so it's on the channel. More regrets that I have this year. I didn't make more Mount Rushmores. I should have made more Mount Rushmores. I had like an NFL player Mount Rushmore planned. I had like a Bible characters Mount Rushmore planned. I had a Christmas Mount Rushmore planned. I didn't know originally I was gonna make a Mount Rushmore for every week of Christmas or every week of December, relating to Christmas, and I never got around to it. And then I got banned 2 weeks ago, which 2 weeks of a month is a lot of time. So I just got unbanned on Monday, and I know it's tough. I hate getting banned. The reason why I got banned is because I made a video about Candace Owens winning the Anti-Semite Award of the Year, or Anti-Semite of the Year award, and I said some comments that you can't say on YouTube. It's on Rumble if you want to watch it. The full uncensored video is on Rumble if you want to watch it. You go on Rumble Look up Republican Talks on Rumble. It should be on there. I have a few channels on Rumble for some reason. I don't know why. I don't really know how Rumble works. And that's another one of my regrets for this year, is I didn't post enough on Rumble. I have a huge audience on Rumble. I get a lot of views on there, but I just don't take the time. I get lazy, and I don't take the time to actually post on Rumble. And that's one thing I want to do this year, or this next year, is I want to post more on Rumble as well. I want to diversify my audience. And if I lose my YouTube channel, which might happen at any time, I'll be on Rumble, and I'll have all my video catalog on Rumble as well. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to post more on Rumble. And now let's get into next year. What I plan on doing for next year. Next year is going to be a great year too, and this year or next year might even top this year. So next year I plan on, where is it here? I don't have it right here. Okay. I plan on going through the entire Bible in a year. I'm going to read every verse, and I'm going to explain everything that's going on in the Bible. I know, it's going to be insane. Going through that, I've estimated it. It's going to be at least, let me think here. It's going to be like 42 hours worth of content I'm going to produce this year on just the Bible alone. 42 hours worth. Okay, and that's going to be insane. And my first video is going to be out tomorrow. We're going to go through the Bible every single day of the year. And how I'm going to do it, I don't even know, but I'm going to figure it out. I already kind of have it planned out, but it's going to be hard, I know, but it's going to be worth it as well. And I'm going to keep myself disciplined on that. I'm going to make sure I keep myself accountable for that. That's going to be really fun. Another thing I want to do, I'm going to relaunch my series on this day in American history. That's going to be another fun series. It's just going to be a short series. It's going to be like 1 minute shorts every day. Like, on this day in American history, this happened. Or on this day in American history, this happened. And I'm just going to go through that every single day. So that's going to be another couple hundred. That's going to be a few hours of content I'm going to post this year. And I also want to restart my Republican Talk show again. I haven't made an episode of the Republican Talk show where I talk for 40 minutes or so. I haven't done that in a long time. And I don't know really how to get that back started. But I plan on doing that sometime this year as well. And I don't know how exactly I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to figure out scheduling and things like that. It's hard because I also work a full-time job as well. So imagine working a full-time job and then doing everything I'm doing. It just takes a lot of time. Plus, I edit all my videos. If you could tell, the editing sucks. I also edit all my videos, so it's just hard. And then February this year, I'm planning February. It might be March. I'm planning end of February or maybe even March. My book, No Issues to Report at this time, will be released. I'm going to I'm going to print 25 copies and then I'm going to sell them. I only want to print 25 copies because I want to see how it sells. Because I don't really see myself selling more than 25 at first. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to sell them on eBay. I'm going to make an eBay store for my show, my Republican Talk show. And you can just go on there. And I'm going to sell the books on there. They're going to be like $20 a piece. They're going to be hardcover. The first 25, I'm going to sign all of them. I'm going to sign all of the first 25 books. So if you want to get in on that, just keep in tune with the channel. And I'll update you guys. I'm pretty far into the book so far. I've written more than half of it. So it's been a great process doing that too. It's been hard. The hardest part's already done though. I'm just getting the accuracy stuff down and adding things and putting more details in it. But no, that's going to be released end of February, maybe even March. And I'm just so excited for that too. That's just going to be so much fun to give you guys that story. Some of the things in the book are real. Some of the things like actually happened to me. So like I'm not gonna tell you guys what actually happened and what didn't actually happen. You're just gonna have to figure that out on your own. But that's cool because I'm gonna integrate some things that actually happened in my life in the book. So that's just gonna be kind of cool. Anyways, that's going to be the end of my video. I hope you guys have a happy new year. And if you are going to be drinking tonight, drink responsibly, please. Anyways, until next year, cheers. See you guys later. Peace.